Cool. Then this is where we start.
Was it?
Yeah, so
Right,
it
fair
is.
enough.
Okay, cool. Okay, so this is Inebriation Station, as we're calling it, and we're your hosts. I'm Flip Spiceland,
And I am Duke de Pompadour.
or as he's more commonly known, Duke de Pompadour.
Duke de Pompadour.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is the first episode of the Inebriation Station, and well, we may as well give you a bit of background to it. So, Duke,
Alright.
let's have some background.
Well, we're bored. We haven't got much to do.
Yeah. That's the root cause of this thing.
We were talking about doing something like this a couple of nights ago.
Well, yeah. Okay, so let's go right into that. A few nights ago, we were at a friend's party and we got relatively rat-arsed. That's how English say drunk for any American listeners.
Oh, baby.
I doubt we're gonna get unless you're from 4chan. So big shout out to 4chan there.
Hey, 4chan.
How you doing?
We
gotta
sort of
love that child porn.
Sort of like you guys a bit.
You worry us.
I mean,
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we were wandering home after getting rat-arsed.
Very British, very
British. I managed to get us lost
in your neighbourhood.
In my neighbourhood.
Well, quite impressive, actually.
It was, you know. I put it down to the alcohol. Also, I put it down to a friend of ours who he took us the wrong turning. And anyway, so
but mainly I think it's because you're actually a woman and have no sense of direction.
Okay, it doesn't matter how we got lost. The point is we got lost. And yeah, so as we were wandering home after being lost for an hour and a half, we thought to each other, you know, we like many podcasts. There are quite a few podcasts that we listen to.
Oh yes, quite a lot of
quite a few.
Quite a lot of them.
And so you know, shit seems easy, so we can probably do that.
And we are actually.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we're doing that.
It doesn't seem so difficult as of yet. I mean, we've been doing it for 2 minutes and 43 seconds, and I'm still going strong.
we may have cut it by now, so. We've been going for X amount of time as appearing on your iPod.
Fill as is appropriate.
Yeah, so we've been going for that long, and it's not particularly hard so far. But anyway, we thought, so what we going to do in this podcast? And we came up with, well, we're drunk at the moment. We're having a pretty interesting conversation, aren't we, Duke?
Well, you know, we have pretty interesting conversations quite a lot of the time. But
so
I do feel that being relatively pissed does help.
It certainly helps.
I mean, conversation flows.
So we thought, you know what, we should make a podcast where we get absolutely drunk, off our faces, and just talk about topics, and do a variety of other things. So, you know what, we're doing it. And we named it the Inebriation Station.
The Inebriation Station.
Which is a bit of rhyming there for you.
Because we're inebriated.
We are inebriated.
And it's not a station, is it?
It's not, it's a podcast. But Inebriation Station sounds nice. It flows off the tongue.
And
it
because we're British. We like long words.
Alliteration, rhyming, and flowing. That's what British love.
And the Queen. We do also love the Queen.
So, Duke, I think this would be a good time for our intro song.
Alright, yeah. I mean,
so
we've talked about
done a bit of an intro, so
some stuff. Yeah, shoot.
Okay. Intro song, roll on. Okay, so that was the intro song, and so welcome again to the Inebriation Station.
Inebriation Station.
The Inebriation Station. I am your host, Flip Spiceland.
And my name is Duke de Pompadour.
He's your other host. And so we'll kick off with the first topic, which is going to be news from around the world. We're just going to share our views and
our hopes, dreams, and aspirations.
Well, basically our views on news topics that are happening both locally to us.
Dreams and aspirations, but not really, I guess, because I have no hopes, dreams, or aspirations.
Okay, so yeah, the first news topic we're going to kick off with is one that's local to sort of us, relatively local, not too local, but kind of local.
Well, some wanker got stabbed.
Some wanker did get stabbed.
Well, that was quite interesting.
And so yeah, some wanker got stabbed. And,
near me.
Near you, in fact, yeah.
You got stabbed a lot.
Okay, so we're going to kick off with a news item that's relatively local to us, and this is the Gay Pride Parade that's happening. Basically, our town centre gets filled with flaming homosexuals who like to chant and march around in pretty stereotypical clothing, lowering themselves to, again, the stereotypes of their sexuality, and they expect us to respect them for it.
Well, I mean, nothing wrong with gays. I mean, I've heard a lot of wonderful stories about gays. I've heard interesting things about gay pride marches in America. Down some of the less brilliant neighbourhoods. There's a
the ghettos.
Yeah, there's a practice I've heard of called fish bowling.
Okay. What's fish bowling?
Fish bowling involves basically one gay puts a fish bowl on his head, and another gay squats over the original gay and takes a shit on the fish bowl. And
right. And that's.
I mean, I'm not saying
what,
that
some kind of sexual thrill.
Apparently so. And maybe the turds slowly slapping against the fish bowl, sliding down. Who knows? Who knows?
Getting a bit too graphic there.
Who knows? Well, I don't think they do any of that here. I live in a posh neighbourhood, as we British like to say.
No, you don't. You live in, basically, to the left of your house is a housing estate.
Well, I say to the left, behind my house.
Okay, behind your house is a housing estate.
Oh yes, with lots of delightful chavs, the kind that would beat you up.
Again, if people don't know what chav is, how would we describe a chav?
Council House and Violence. Council House and Violence. That's what chav stands for.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's what chav stands
Holy
for.
shit! I have right. This is actual revelation. I have never, ever before. I say chav on literally a daily basis.
Daily basis.
I say chav on a daily basis, and I have never known it to stand for that. So
well,
I don't
think technically it stands for that, but it seems to be the most.
Well, it's an acronym, isn't it?
It's the most fitting acronym. I mean, you could have chubbly honeys and vinegar. Chubbly honeys and vinegar, but that doesn't work quite so well, as it doesn't describe them whatsoever.
No, it doesn't. No, it's not a horrendously good acronym. Not on the laptop. Okay, so I've forgotten what our point was.
Gay pride.
How did we get from gay pride to chavs? Anyway, so yeah, these homosexuals tend to sort of prance around town.
Ponce around town.
Ponce around
British.
Town. Okay, ponce around town. And yeah, they for some reason want some kind of point for it. Now, I don't exactly have anything against one man wanting to thrust his genitalia into another man's anus.
I mean, on certain occasions, I wouldn't be so against thrusting my genitalia into your anus, but I don't want to walk around town wearing a silly pink shirt, maybe some rainbow. I quite like rainbows, but I don't feel that they provide good fashion.
Well, it's not that really, is it? It's just the thing that I can't stand. I'm perfectly happy to be friends with someone who wants to have sex with another man. That's fine. But the thing that pisses me off is when you then go, "Oh, hello, darling. How you doing? Oh, gorgeous. You look lovely in those shoes. They are so this summer."
Which, interesting enough for all you Amerifags, and maybe some of you Britfags, who haven't heard before, that comes from Oscar Wilde, who's a Britfag, who allegedly spoke like that.
Well, yeah, for him it was a speech impediment, as I've been informed. It was a speech impediment, and the guy couldn't help talking like that. But when you purposely change your whole personality to completely to just fit in with the norm and speak like this, darling girlfriends,
I mean,
really annoys me. It's like, okay, look, I've no problem with you being gay. The problem I have with you is the fact that you're fucking annoying. And you speak like an utter cunt.
Oh Lord, that gets on my tits. That really does get on my tits. Oh God.
What?
Let's not even go there.
Oh, well, the girlfriend thing.
Don't call me girlfriend.
Yeah,
you can call me boyfriend, because
I am a boy and I'm your
boy.
friend.
Yeah.
But and we may engage in casual homosexual
No,
activities.
that's fine, but
Don't reduce me to being your girlfriend.
And I have no desire to see your new handbag. It's not big, and it's not clever. Just
It's
like a retarded dwarf.
An inebriation.
Station.
So I'm going to move on to another news story that we found across the internet. So Duke, let's have your opinion on this. Star-crossed simian lovers buck taboos secretly marry in Indian ceremony.
In case you didn't get the hidden meaning behind that, some bloke is bonking a monkey.
Yeah.
Now,
I didn't get that.
for the more astute among you, that's how we got AIDS.
Well, yeah, that is an idea.
We didn't get AIDS personally, but
So in Telwas, India, the tale set in the forests of northern western India had all the ingredients of a perfect Bollywood love story: emotion, celebration, star-crossed lovers, and a nail-biting climax.
except that one of the lovers was a monkey.
Duke, what do you think about this whole monkey bumming situation? Do you think people should be allowed to fuck their own monkey if they love it?
Listen. I don't have a problem with people putting their dick in anything. I mean, if you want, it was a bloke that married the monkey, by the way. I don't think there was any question about that. It's not going to be a woman. I mean, they have far too much sense to marry a monkey.
No, they do. Although they can't drive,
unless
or they can't talk about politics,
unless
or
of course she
anything
was
like
in a car.
they do know not to fuck a monkey. Just for again any other listeners that don't know how women drive in England, they're much like Asians in America. They can't fucking do it. Despite the fact that they have a lower no claims bonus when it comes to insurance policies, but
Fuck you, Sheila's wheels.
fuck you. Again, that's a woman's only insurance agency. I'll be perfectly honest. For any Americans that ever listen to many of our shows, you are gonna have to look up a lot of our references, because I mean, in your shows we have to sort of have some knowledge of your country.
I mean, what the fuck is New York? I mean, you guys keep going on about that. I mean, what is that shit? I mean, I have to check Wikipedia and all my Google, great Google. It
which
doesn't seem to make any
incidentally
sense.
is an American agency there, Duke. So you're not really making your point there.
Hello, ladies. Look at your
Penis.
Now back to me. Now back at your
Penis.
Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But if he stopped using
Lubricant.
and switched to Old Spice, he could smell like he's me. Look down. Back up. Where are you? You're on a
Penis.
with the man your
Penis.
could smell like. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an
Penis.
with 2 tickets to that thing you love. Look again.
Penis.
So now Diamond. Anything is possible when your man smells like Old Spice and not a lady. I'm on a horse.
Says penis.
Okay. At this point, we go on to the segment called Random Word of the Week, in which the Duke and I will talk about a random word that's selected thanks to a random word generator. So, Duke, do you want to press the random word generator button?
All right. Click.
And it's decided. Okay, I can now reveal that this week's random word of glory is asbestos. So, asbestos. Pretty cool thing, isn't it?
I mean, asbestos. It's got many uses.
Gotta love asbestos.
I mean, you can use it as an insulator.
As an insulator, yeah.
You can give cancer to your enemies.
Well, yeah, you gotta love asbestos. Unless, of course, you are a cancer sufferer.